Elite Division leaders Tor Lithanel Celtics will go into this semi-final as heavy favourites against a Sartosa Deckhands side mired in the relegation zone. The Deckhands' league form does somewhat belie their performance in the Howitzer Cup, though. Slick gold grabbers Undead Pirates have claimed some serious scalps in former rounds, having dispatched last season's winners Mistville Mavericks in the round of 16, before defeating the Quetzalcoatlus in the quarter-finals. The Deckhands also demolished the Dead Rock Tyrants in the round of 28. Now, the Celtics had a bye week through the round of 28, having finished in the top 3 of the Elite Division last season. They then navigated their way through back-to-back Wood Elf opponents, narrowly beating the White Peak Red Squigs back when they were Wood Elves, before demolishing 2nd Division Fangorn Falcons 4-0 in the quarter-finals. Team news for you for this one. The Celtics are expected to be without Kyogo Lagarda, their star blitzer, Kel Dreamchain, and Sean Horney, the lineman, as well. With Mac Aneely, the catcher, and Murdo Ethvoldsen, the thrower, both returning to the team after they missed the narrow victory over the Red Squigs last time out. The Deckhands, as usual, will be without Keen Bean and Sonny Boatman, who have missed the vast majority of their games this season as they have been away on extracurricular pirate activities. I think is probably the best way of putting that. Jonathan Investigateman, the skeleton, continues to be missing, while the Deckhands are now without Starghoul Peabody after he was killed in the match against the Black Crag Bozos. The form guide makes poor reading for the Deckhands coming into this semi-final. They have faced the Celtics twice previously and have lost on both occasions without scoring a touchdown. A narrow 1-0 loss in 24-93 was followed by a 3-0 defeat in the opening round of the 24-94 season. Viking Cup, can you see this going any other way than a Celtics win? And indeed, are there teams in the Elite Division, as Eck rightly says in chat, who are perhaps hoping for a Celtics win here because it might open up additional opportunities for them to qualify for the end-of-season Blood Bowl Championship if the Celtics win the Howitzer Cup?
For me, my crazy... My cold brain says me something that my crazy heart does not agree with. So we'll have to see. Maybe it's comeback time.
Well, I mean, the Deckhands have produced some remarkable Howitzer Cup comebacks in the last 2 rounds. They turned around a horrible-looking position against the both the Mistville Mavericks and the Quetzalcoatlus. So I guess in this Howitzer Cup season, if anyone can do it, maybe it's the Deckhands that can do it. But
this definitely, when you need a wild card, you call the Deckhands.
Yeah, I mean, it is wild card, and we're kind of hoping for wild card if you're a Deckhands fan for this one. Otherwise, the Celtics have been so strong this season, as they always are. This game could get away from Sartosa relatively quickly.
The Celtics have felt kind of inevitable for the entire season, which is like not scripted at all.
That is a lot of cheerleaders on the Celtic side of the field.
I wouldn't be surprised to see today Ivar, the animal, playing with the Deckhands. They probably can make with the inducements they will get.
So the Celtics have been here before, of course. They were in the Howitzer Cup semi-finals last season. They lost in overtime to eventual champions Missville Mavericks. Of course, the Deckhands will be hoping that's a good omen for them if they can beat the Celtics in the semi-final. Could they go on to win the Howitzer Cup? Can you imagine that? Ivan the Animal.
I can read the future. I can see the future. I should have put play some money on BetNola.
Celtics win the toss. Celtics choose to receive. Presumably they will go hunting for a quick touchdown here. Just one on the bench for the Deckhands today, and we'll see the Celtics set up in a moment as we take a look at the two teams. This is your Sartosa Deckhands lineup. The two mummies, Navy Bones and Tutan Cortez, have both had decent seasons, actually. Scurvy Dog and Lan Drover, the whites. Despite Drover being the strength 4 one, Dog has been the better player across the course of the season. We're down to just 3 goals with the loss of Peabody last time out. Bird Brain is the wrestle ghoul. The Slapper is the clutch touchdown scoring ghoul. And Mox Montague is the former Missville Mavericks and Royal Santa Margherita blitzer, who is now a ghoul. And a very expensive one at that. The zombies for the Deckhands. Alatheno, who is a former Celtics lineman. Enrico Estrella, who is a former Boozers lineman. Skinbad and Baltazar, who are the dirty players. And Ivan the Animal Death Shroud, who has disturbing presence. He has strip ball. He has juggernaut. He has tackle. He has block. He is effectively a modern day Satek. But he also has Dwarven Scourge, which will not be super relevant today. Although you can apply an additional +1 modifier to something.
He can apply Mighty Blow once per game. And I like the fact that he has this tapping presence, because that's something that Nerds of Steel from the Celtics cannot bypass.
Here's the Celtics lineup. 4 catchers in the team today. Mac and Ely, the movement 9 sidestepper. Lambert Kettler, who had a clutch performance in the last match against the White Peak Red Squigs, with that turn 16 one-turn touchdown to win that game. Pontus Budaboos and Bobby McBonner. I say the other two, but Budaboos the star player of the team normally. Murdo Ethvaldson is the one thrower, and of the 2 throwers in the lineup today, I should say. Callum Evergreen at the bottom there is the other one. The linemen, Matthias Palmer, Dizal Antonius, Darius Forrester, Bain McTilio, Malky Shevlin, and Tosh McLeod, who makes his debut. And we shouldn't forget the one blitzer in the lineup today, Hugh McNamara. In terms of inducements for the Deckhands, we saw Ivan the Animal. We also have an assistant coach by the looks of it, and I'm sure there was something else in there as well, but I can't see exactly what that was.
12 cheerleaders for the Celtics, which is very spicy.
Yeah, so the Deckhands have used their unique power to force the opposition to take 9 extra cheerleaders. That is a thing they can do. It's the first time we've seen it.
I didn't know that they had this unique power.
It is... I've only just remembered it myself. So...
Okay, we are exposing the whites here. That's very spicy. That's like very spicy. I'm sure the Celtics are going to take it, but they are going to take it through the right flank. So they are going for Land Rover probably.
Yeah, so 2 tackle
a lot of elves
on the Deckhands team today, which might be important. Mox Montague is 1, as Cheering Fans gives us greasy cleats on... Whose cleats are greasy today? Who's not wearing their king cleats? It's Tutan Cortez.
I mean, any Prayer of Nuffle is going to be won by the Celtics, right?
Yes, of course it is. We have greasy cleats, which is for the drive. So it's not for the whole game. We've got a movement 2 mummy. There is going to be a block, which will knock that thing over.
Yeah, that means that he will need 4+ to stand up.
Oh my word.
Maybe more than a 4+.
Well, he's knocked out.
The Celtics on fire.
Well, it'll still need a 4+.
Yeah, he will need a full press to come back to the pitch. To stand up properly, yes.
Blitz from Hugh McNamara. Oh, 1 in 9. Going to use an early reroll
We are
here.
going to reroll that. Are we going to try and foul something?
Oh my word, the Celtics have got a stone.
This punching, guys.
It's going to be Lambert Kettler to pick the ball up. He's presumably going to go and hand this off to Ethvalton in the backfield here. And Ethvalton is straightforward looking for the pass to Bobby McBonner. The pass, oh no, it goes backwards to McAneely. And McAneely moves forward into scoring range.
And this looks like the classic Celtics two-turn. Two-turn, not two-turn.
No, two-turn's gone.
No, two-turn is gone, actually, yeah. It's Navy Bones who stays.
Here comes Ivan the animal.
Yeah, when he has tackle. Wait. What was the rolling that I don't
we rolled a push both there.
Bah.
We opted not to use Juggernaut.
Now we put some tackle in there. We put some guard in there. We can bring some pressure.
Yeah, Deckhands looking to screen this off. I think the Celtics will have the option here to just move the ball into midfield or the other side of the pitch if they want to.
But the Deckhands have done a nice attempt for a screen, actually.
Yeah, you would think, look, you just blitz Alathenia out the way and you can bring the ball through this area of the field. Pontus Budabus is going to try and do exactly that. Double pow.
He's getting through.
Slightly spicy, what if we snake it set up here, but McAneely does not care about that. Hand off to Budabus.
We're all the one, actually. We're all the one, but it did not matter. And now this is not a screen.
That is a screen. Centre of play without dodge first. Matthias Palmer on the way to cover the front of that. And the Celtics, as you would expect from them, have done a fine job of moving the ball to the other side of the field and protecting it. And it's all gone very well.
Or not?
Oh, final dodge.
That's the one.
If you're going to fail one, that's the one you want to fail. Marcus Shevlin.
That's a removal. To be noted that the Celtics have only 2 bans for this game. So any kind of attrition game is going to cost them.
Well, the Deckhands, you imagine, will be looking for nothing but an attrition game.
Yeah.
Might be the blitz from Mox Montague here. If we're lining up to hit the blodger.
Very likely, because we have a plus movement sidestep catcher in there, which is very tasty.
Yeah, that's exactly where Mox Montague's going to go. Gets the pow on McAneely.
Down on McAneely. Are we following this? No.
Armor break. And a KO. So the bench is gone for now. For the Celtics. We're going to put Ivan the animal not quite on the ball. So the score is as easy as anything for Pontus Budabus if he wants it. The Deckhands
this is really
removals.
Asking the Celtics to score, right? Just get some blocks here and there. Oh, stand firm, good skill. Can you get a 2-die on...
I think you can with the wrestle of Darius Forrester.
Yeah.
And we can go after Mox Montague. We'll just pow fish this. Wrestle to the floor.
Fine.
Instead, and Pontus Budabus is going to score the opening touchdown of this semi-final. The Celtics are on their way.
Very important KO rolls now for both teams, but mainly for the Deckhands, I would say. Juan Cortez back on the pitch.
So one KO comes back, and it looks like it was McAneely who got back up. Cortez does make his 4+, and you feel like that's a big deal from the Deckhands.
Quite a big deal. Because the Deckhands will now have 6 turns to counter score against the Celtics, who are losing. Who are they losing, actually?
They're missing Shevlin. He was the shadowing.
It's not a big loss for them.
Lineman who, yeah, they don't care about him.
But it's time for punching.
Aggressive setup from Sartosa.
There's going to be plenty of 3 dice in there.
A blitz would be scary. It's a high kick, which is much less scary. So Tosh McLeod makes his first appearance and takes a hit from a mummy. Oh. Pro from Max Montague.
Pro, good skill. Montague producing a KO, actually.
Well, Montague doesn't have block. That's why we needed that pro. All those skills. Doesn't have block. Does have brawler. And Enrico Estrella can't get it done either. Neither can Baltazar.
Well, Matthias Palmer doing a great job. Now there's going to be a blitz. Where? A nice use of tackle.
Yeah, Ivan the Animal getting the knockdown.
Producing no break. And also getting himself exposed.
Good pick up from Scurvy Dog. The Deckhands do have the ball.
That's not exposed ball by any means. Do you think we're going to see a foul? We are going to see a foul.
That is a very expensive, dirty player, but we're not going to use Land Rover. We're going to use our old friend Skinbad, who normally gets it done. Although today, the referee having none of it. Skinbad is gone.
Oh, come on, Skinbad. You should know that the ref is not in your side today. It's the Celtics.
Skinbad's really sort of gone off the boil in the second half of this season. It's probably a big part of the reason why the Deckhands are struggling so much in recent weeks.
So even numbers, 10 versus 10. There can be some shadowing there. There will be no shadowing there.
McAneely's got plans here. Lambert Kettler might be going for the ball here. Or at least we're going to go and put some pressure on it. More dodging through shadowing. Which does not work again.
Steady.
Both down on the slapper is good news, and we will put Blodge step diving tackle straight on the ball. We know what the Celtics are going to do. They always do it.
This is a job for Montague.
Bobby McBonner coming round to help provide a bit more pressure as well. A couple of rushes to make here. Reroll. Oh, he snaked the second one.
Oh, but he's fine. He did not die.
Well, not yet.
Well, Montague will have to do it now. And is it going to be good? It's going to be good. It's a nice mighty blow hit. No break though.
Oh, that's got to be fouled.
This has to be a foul.
But who's going to do it? You're gonna have to use the strength for
Who's going to foul?
It's already an eye cage.
That's not a cage.
It's gonna have to be Land Rover.
Land Rover is going to foul there.
He's going all the way around for the foul. The white stomps on Kettler. It's a stun.
My goodness. That was so ballsy. So ballsy.
Knockdown on Baltazar. We're controlling the dirty players fairly well through combination of knockdowns and the referee from a Celtics perspective.
Pushes only on Enrico Estrella, who is holding the line. Good job from Enrico Estrella. And that's going to be a blitz, maybe.
Yeah, we're going after Ivan the Animal, I think.
That's fair.
Celtics just resetting and looking at the screen again, not going for the ball this time. Hugh McNamara, double push only.
Ivan is fine.
That's not an amazing turn for the Celtics there.
Well, they can have a gap if they want. They will take the gap.
Oh, double skull from Ivan the Animal!
Oh, Ivan makes it makes the loner roll.
Ah, that could have been game over right there.
My goodness, that would have been so close.
Ivan gets away with it.
Palmer. And that's going to be another 2 die from Mox Montague, who gets the knockdown. Oh, Mox Montague is on fire today. Going to follow that up. Oh, it's an injury.
Big hit from Mox Montague. Darius Forrester will take no further part in this semi-final.
Now, how is the cage going to be built? That's a good question.
I have no idea.
Oh, yes, I do see how it's going to be built.
Is it a cage? Maybe.
Yeah, I know what's this. I did that. Okay. Well, we have guard. on the ball somehow. Diving tackle could do a job in there.
This is an attempted foul. Oh, he's dead!
Diving tackle doing it! But only for the Celtics.
Birdbrain is dead on the dodge. It's a second goal lost in a week for the Sartosa Deckhands.
That may not have been the best play of Birdbrain in his career.
He never really did much, Birdbrain. He never really did.
He died. He died eventually.
We're going after the
foul.
slapper.
And the slapper. Ooh, running out of goals.
The Celtics are just going to screen this, I think.
Looks like it. The Deckhands need to go central, but they don't have like a lot of movement to do it. I mean, they can put some blocks in. But not.
Oh, that's
not,
a dodge from
that's
tackle.
Dodge from tackle. Can we shadow this?
No. Shadowing has not worked at all in either game so far. More dodges to make here to complete this screen. And if we can make this one, it'll be looking pretty good for the Tor Lithanel Celtics. That's a fine looking position for them right now. So the Deckhands cannot go very far, but we might finally have a proper cage. As Ivan the Animal goes after Bobby McBonner. Enrico Estrella has a job to do, and that is to stand next to Celtics linemen.
You
Be
think
a
we're
foul?
going to see a foul? Yeah, we got a non-assist foul with dirty player. A nice target.
It's a stun
And
on
it's a stun.
McBonner. Going to be a blitz. Again, targeting the dirty player. Just a push from Dizal Antonius. But the
That's going to
Celtics
close the screen of the Celtics very nicely. Like, very nicely.
take their blocks, keep this screen in position, and defend this 1-0 lead for the time being. Enrico Estrella, I must say, has done a fine job so far. He's refusing to go down. And Ivan the Animal is coming in for another hit, this time on the only blitzer, Hugh McNamara. Hugh goes down, but he's okay. Hard to see how the Deckhands are going to score from here.
I mean, you can have a lot of rolling dice. They are not going for it yet. It's going to be a handoff. No!
No, not yet.
I don't know what's
It's
going
turn
on
7. It's
anymore.
turn 7. They've got another turn.
I can't count. It's my bad.
Another foul
It's a
on
nice
McBonner
foul.
coming up here. And it's a KO.
Not approaching a KO. That's something.
3
That can be
KOs
important
now.
for the second half. Because the bench of the Celtics is filling up.
Still, Enrico Estrella refuses to be moved. Now he goes down to the hit from Matthias Palmer. And we're just putting more bodies in the way of this from a Celtics perspective. And just saying to the Deckhands, can you get through this?
I think the Deckhands can do this still. There is if they can knock down the Fend player and hand off to whatever goal they have remaining.
The slapper over there. We are going... Yeah, we're going through the fend of Tosh McLeod, who does go down. And Ivan gets himself a stun. The handoff to the slapper is good. Can we get through the cage? We can! The slapper's in to score! The Deckhands have done it!
He made it! There was a gap!
Well. Game very much on. When the Deckhands need a clutch touchdown, you turn to the slapper every time. Celtics 1, Deckhands 1 at the interval.
Oh, very, very important KO rolls right now. Oh, the Celtics just made one. Ooh, they are going to play with 10.
The Celtics might need a quick turnaround here, or
It's
they
10
could be in
versus
trouble.
10. It's 10 versus 10. Very open game.
Solid defense. It's exactly the sort of kickoff
Perfect
event that works for the Celtics very nicely indeed. Triple push from Navy Bones, who's had a quiet game. Oh, shadowing opportunity. Oh, shadowing
not
again.
Working.
Doesn't work.
No surprise.
Oh, and we've lost another one.
It's 10 versus 9.
Tosh McLeod goes down. Shevlin was the only one who came back, the shadowing. Which is probably not the one you would want. And he's gone again.
And another one. It's 10 versus 8. Another knockdown against the Celtics. This is fine. There is a very important... Well, that's also knockdown. There is a very important pick-up play from the Deckhands here.
Ivan the animal.
Ivan deciding to...
Oh, he used his thing.
Use his skill.
Yeah.
Yes, to produce the break. Pickup is good.
Yeah, Scurvy Dog has it.
Ooh, strong start from the Deckhands. Oh, they are even fouling.
Oh, referee's going to call that one. That might give up the player advantage. It will.
It's going to be still 9 versus 8. But the Celtics are much more comfortable in this situation for sure. There was a non-assist foul. That was not really amazing.
Immediate pressure going on to this cage. You can see what they're going to do. It's going to be Lambert Ketelaere to blitz the slapper again. He does not find the knockdown, but he will put Blodge step diving tackle on the ball carrier once again. Budaboos is protected. That's all the Celtics have got to offer us for now. Oh, we've hit a sidestep diving tackle. And McNamara's onto the ball.
Trap. That's a knockdown. Fat one. Okay, let's see where it goes. Who is going to play? It's going to be Montague. Yep, that's going to free.
Way.
That's going to free the ball.
Where's the ball going to go, though?
Knockdown. I have no clue.
Mox Montague
is going down.
Gets a stun on Ketelaere. We can bring the mummy in and we can make a rough-looking cage. Yeah, we should be okay.
That's
taking one step.
Where's the mummy going? All right. All right.
The Deckhands are just boxing up. More diving tackle.
No,
we're going to re-roll that.
It's going to be a re-roll.
Maybe a little bit of a frustration re-roll for the Celtics there. It's not quite all going their own way. The Deckhands are proving to be annoyingly stubborn so far. But patience might be the name of the game. Blitz from Navy Bones.
Blitz from the mummy straight away. Down goes Bulldog Valson. And he is stunned.
Again, this looks, if we're moving the ball over there, like it's going to be a based cage. With all the guard at the front of it.
That's also going to expose Montague like a lot. Not sure if I love it.
The one thing that the Celtics are lacking today is tackle. They've got a lot of diving tackle, but with Kyogo Lagarda being out, they don't have any tackle on the team.
I think we're going to see a foul in there. It could be possible.
I mean, it's the Deckhands.
It will not be.
But they won't do it.
So the only weak point in this chain is Montague, who is exposed, actually. So
we're going for the back of the cage. Ketelaere again.
Going to put... Oh, not going anywhere. Nice standing from Estrella. Enrico Estrella is doing a great game.
Estrella really is having a good game for his team today.
Dodge from tackle is fine. It looks like the Celtics
probing.
The Deckhands are going to move central. Who's going to make the blitz here?
Landrover finds the pow.
That's a fat pow on Diesel Antonius. Does not find the break. This could be a foul.
That's some space for the Deckhands to use on this side. Scurvy Dog carries it that way.
Yeah. Unlikely to see the foul if we want to close the cage. But I do not disagree with that.
Mox Montague. It's similar to what we saw from the Bozos. It's very, very tight play from the Deckhands. Trying to give up very little. That's an immediate 1-9. And it's another one.
Oh, Estrella is gone.
And he's dead.
He's injured, but he's back.
No.
He's back.
It was Estrella who got injured. I thought it was Evergreen who died and had been resurrected, but Estrella has regened on the badly hurt. Well, an immediate 1 in 81 gives the Deckhands acres of space. And the Celtics are in trouble here.
Who measures any distance in acres? That's a strong-looking cage. But that's a fat foul from Navy Bones also. No break though. This is going to be a hit on Budabus, not on Budabus. I like the choice of the blitz because it continues with the screen.
Yeah, Efalson is on the floor. There's a lot of Celtics players on the floor.
This can be a foul.
Here comes a foul from Alathenio, their former teammate. Nothing doing. The Celtics not out of this yet.
There can be a chance for the cage diving here. Wouldn't be surprised to see it. We are going for full pressure now.
But they're out of position. That's the problem.
How are the numbers?
There's still 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 versus 8 versus 8.
8 versus 8. Hugh McNamara looking to put Blodge step diving tackle on the ball once again. Gets the knockdown on Drover. And the Celtics are back for more. Ketelaere to base the back of the cage as well.
Immediate knockdown from Ivan, who hasn't done that much, but he's holding the line. Oh my goodness.
Oh, Pro fails from Mox Montague, and Ketelaere will be able to step onto the ball here. And now there's 3 diving tackle on the ball.
Well, you can get a 3-die.
Triple push. Will step away. Okay. This is looking problematic. That's a 1 in 9, but we've got block. And the Celtics are not out with this one. It's a very nice pow from the ball carrier. Scurvy Dog on Dizel Antonius, who gets a KO.
Yeah, but there's still a 1 there on the ball. It's another fat pow on Ketelaere.
But there is a 1 dice on the ball here that can't be stopped. It's right there.
I mean, there can be a 2-die even. No, it's very unlikely to make a 2-die. But the 1
oh no, we went in and we dodged out. We based the wrong spot. Budabus goes in. And the last reroll was used now, and we get the sack. Pontus Budabus.
Where's the ball going? Where's the ball going? Where's the ball going? Oh, where's the ball going?
Oh, it's caught by Land Rover.
Well, Land Rover can go down. But there is going to be no recovery for the Celtics.
We didn't take a block.
No block. Actually. We didn't take the block.
We're just trapping him in.
Oh, very spicy. That's a fat pow. On Evergreen with the armor bust, he's fine. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What is going on here?
Can the Deckhands find a way out of this with 2 turns to go? Scurvy Dog's going to take the blitz. It's another pow on Lambert Ketelaere. And he's injured.
Ketelaere is injured. We can see the apple here. We can see the apple for the overtime.
No, we're going to let that go. The handoff to Mox Montague is good.
Master play.
Montague has possession now.
Montague with the ball. Not unlikely to put diving tackle on the ball. We have diving tackle on the ball, but we still have the handoff option backwards to the slapper, like we did in the first.
Budabus is going to go all the way around. We've used dodge. He's down! Budabus has knocked himself out!
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
And the Deckhands are on the verge of doing this.
This can be the slapper doing it. This can be the Slapper doing it. There's going to be a block.
Oh, it's going to be
This is a
no gets the
foul.
power,
Oh
and
my
that's going to be
goodness.
that!
It's a foul! It's a break!
The Sartosa Deckhands score! And the Celtics are looking at defeat in the semi-final again! Never right off the deckhands in the Howitzer Cup. For no reason at all.
My goodness, there is still the chance for the one-ton from the Celtics. But this is a very diminished Celtics team. They will have to do it with 8. 8 can be enough.
They could have used the apothecary on Kettler. But they've got no rerolls for this.
Enough. Let's see the one-ton defense.
And there's 2 stand firm.
We have 2 stand firm and plenty of strength. We need to protect the mummy. We are not going to protect the mummy. Oh my goodness. This is still doable.
Can this be done by the Tor Lithanel Celtics?
The Celtics have no rerolls.
It's a deep
the Celtics
kick.
have no rerolls, and this is a deep kick.
It's an official's ref. It's sent off Matthias Palmer. That could be huge.
Oh, he's out.
That's going to stop. That's going to stop it.
Goodness.
As Bolton's failed to pick up, that's it! The Deckhands are in the final! The Sartosa Deckhands have won in the semi-final. And the Deckhands will face the Black Crag Bozos in the Howitzer Cup final. Can you believe it?
My goodness. Bet Noble, I didn't see this coming. Montague with the MVP, absolutely deserved.
Absolute scenes indeed. Could you pick a more shambolic Howitzer Cup final if you tried?
Montague has brawler now.
Hugh McNamara gets the MVP and picks up the tackle that the Celtics so desperately needed in that semi-final.
Oh, gosh.
And the Celtics have failed in the semi-finals again.
Oh, is this jitters? Is this end of season jitters, do you think? Oh, Mr. Christie, that's right. That's right. My bad, sorry. Is this jitters? The Celtics are not good, we can tell you, like, at all. But the comeback team of the season made it happen in the Howitzer Cup semi-finals.
It is a huge result for multiple reasons, because it means that only the top 3 in the Elite Division will qualify for the Blood Bowl at the end of the season. And one of the Sartosa Deckhands or the Black Crag Bozos will be in that competition. Amongst the greatest Blood Bowl teams known, one of the Deckhands or the Bozos will be there, and we will be there.
Amazing. Oh gosh, what an amazing game from the Deckhands. What master play. They spotted the gap in the screen of the Celtics at the end of the first half. Very, very well played. And then they stuck to the ball and went patient and made progress and eventually made the gap they needed to score. That was so good. That was so good.
We do have a situation where the team that wins the Howitzer Cup could get relegated from the Elite Division in the same season.
How do we manage that?
It doesn't matter. They just win the cup.
Oh, and they go to the Super Bowl thingies. Oh my god.
We have 2 rounds of the season left, and then once that is all done, and obviously we will try to do the game live, because we always try to do the Howitzer Cup final live, always being we did it once before, and we will try again. The Deckhands will face the Bozos to win a trophy. And sort of out of character for a moment, I think it's a lovely thing that both Mr. Christie and Gengar, who have role-played those teams hard and have been willing to take random skills to keep TV down and play into what the teams are trying to do, and they are rewarded for that by getting to face each other in a cup final. That makes me happy.
Iron Thunder, that's a good one. Oh my goodness. This was a great game. This was an amazing result, totally unexpected. And that is why, when, ladies and gentlemen, in case of doubt, you never follow your brain, you always follow your heart.